Sabrina from the Hearts of Class H5E. The title of my book is By the Time You Read This, I'll Be Dead, and I'm going to talk about it now. The theme of my book is abuse, and I'm going to explain how it's worked out in it. So this 15-year-old girl, Dylan Rice, has been bullied all her life, ranging from fat jokes to a sexual attack by a group of boys in a school bathroom. She has been verbally and physically abused at fat camp and made the object of cruel pranks at school, ignored by teachers or school administrators. I'm going to talk about the two main characters of this book. First, you have Dylan Rice, a 15-year-old girl, and Santana, a 16-year-old boy. So Dylan Rice is basically a real depressed, down, negative girl. She's always sad. She's really suicidal. In fact, she tried to commit suicide several times, but it's always failed. So I'm going to give you an example of what she thought about Santana after she met him. He must be a total loser if he's talking to me. He seems attractive in a nerdy way. Not that I'm judging him or dissing him. He's a boy. They're all alike. Don't look at him. Don't listen. Don't even think he might be different. So that was Dylan Rice, how she thinks about boys. Santana, on the other hand, he's always happy. He tries to talk to Dylan, but she doesn't talk to him. She thinks he's a real loser. So she doesn't really want anything to do with him. But Santana keeps on trying to get the connection with Dylan, but it just doesn't click. So the plot: Dylan Rice sits every day after school on a bench alone until one day this boy Santana came up to her and started talking to her. He wanted to just communicate with her and stuff, but she didn't want anything to do with anyone. She just had one mission, that was to kill herself. Dylan Rice, actually, she couldn't speak because she drank ammonia and bleach to kill herself, so she couldn't speak. She also has this neck brace because she tried to hang herself and it failed. So she had bruises and everything. She couldn't really move her neck and stuff. She also has this 24/7 suicide watch. Her parents have to keep an eye on her. Actually, the father has this machine that he can see on every website she goes to, on the computer. But after a little while, she started to open up a bit more with Santana because Santana kept on trying to have communication with her. So after a while, she tried she opened up to him. She actually asked Santana to borrow a laptop so she can go to this website she found online, www.truethelight.com. This website gives you actually instructions about the best methods to commit suicide, the pain rate, etc., etc. So that's why she wanted to borrow another laptop, so her father wouldn't know what she's doing. So yeah, that's basically what the book is all about. But it gives you more examples about what happened to her in her past that she's like this now. And I'm going to give you some examples right now. One morning, this was the beginning of 5th grade. They said, "Come over here. We want to show you something." I didn't trust them. But then they said, "It's a secret. You can't tell anyone." Like they wanted me to be one of them or something. How naive am I? The generator's door was open, and when I peeked in, they shoved me inside and the steel door clenched shut. It locked automatically. I couldn't turn the knob. I pounded the door and yelled, "This isn't funny. Let me out." Time passed, 10 or 20 minutes. "Help," I yelled. "I'm in here. Someone is locked in here. Get me out." There's another one. One time in art school, we had to pair up to draw portraits. When was this? 7th grade? This girl, whose name I don't remember and I don't care to, got stuck with me. She was pretty, or would have been if she didn't scold the whole time. My portrait of her was good. I took care of it. When she showed me mine, my face flushed. The roaring of people's laughter swelled in my ears. She drowned this hideous blob with bandages on both wrists. It was the way of saying you should kill yourself. So that's basically the reason why she's always depressed and down. And at the end of the book, Santana tried to communicate with her more, and she told Santana actually that she just wants to kill herself, but Santana tried everything for her to get better, to feel better, but at the end of the book she did just kill herself. My opinion about the book, I'm going to be really honest, I really didn't like the book. It's not what I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a story about a girl that was abused, but after all she found a way to become a happier person, but it wasn't what I thought. It was like the opposite. It's a really depressed, dark book, and yeah, I didn't really like it, but I can say it connects to the world, because nowadays you have so many cases about teenagers that commit suicide because they've been bullied at school, you know. It's like really common nowadays, but my recommendation is to don't read it. Don't read it. I didn't like the book, and I don't recommend you to read it.